This video.
The person that challenges you to be uncomfortable is the person that loves you the most. But for years, we've been told that the person that loves us the most is the one that accepts us for who they are. How can I love you when I can see that you can do better and I don't push you? If I check you, it's because I care and I want you to become the best version of yourself.
Have you seen this video?
All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, giving double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity of the men and the women who follow. This is the brother Kratazah from the GMS, Nebraska, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. This lesson being entitled Godly Correction is Needful for All of Us. All right, and I'm gonna play this video. It's a short video, so I can go ahead and play it one more time, and we can go ahead and get to some scriptures. Those what is edifying.
The person that challenges you to be uncomfortable is the person that loves you the most.
Yeah, the person who challenges you to be uncomfortable, all right, is the person who loves you the most. Last year I had the honor and the pleasure to be in the presence of a few of the apostles and some of the elders. And one thing that was told to me was to be comfortable getting uncomfortable. So putting yourself in situations where you're not used to. Why? Because that promotes growth. You know, being in a position of difficulty or in overcoming promotes growth. You're working out your willpower. All right. So if a brother is correcting you, if a brother is trying to hammer a point to you, it's not because he's punching down on you. It's not because he wants you to fail. It's because he loves you and he wants you to succeed. But we're never gonna succeed. You know, with that mother's love spirit. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. You got the boo boo. Let me kiss the boo boo. No, throw some dirt on it. Get your ass back up, and go play some football. You know, we're men in this truth, and we need to hold ourselves as men in this truth. So what does that mean? Hold yourself as men. You know, in this society, we're coddled being young boys coming up. Most of us, under our mom, if we had the opportunity to have a two-parent home or to be raised with a father, then you were lucky. But even then, we're not fully raised to be men. I'll give you an example. Deion Sanders has some policies with his Colorado football team. You can't go to class wearing slides, like wearing sandals, like Nike sandals or whatever. You have to actually wear shoes. And you would say, well, that has nothing to do with football. Why are you uh, making me, go to class with shoes on? I just want to roll out of bed and throw on some slides and go do it the easy way. Well, it's more than about football. He's not just preparing you, all right, for Saturdays and for Sundays. He's preparing you for life. All right. So like when the apostles say, well, don't go do the work in sandals and shorts, you don't go do the work in sandals and shorts. When they say, don't put on any camel wear or army fatigues or anything like that, then you don't wear camel and you don't wear army fatigues. That's just what it is. Correction. So let's start getting into some of these scriptures, and we'll come back and play some more of this. But not that one yet. Yeah, this is cool. Galatians 6:1, it says, "Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness." Right? So if you see something wrong with the brother, if you see a a characteristic, if you notice something about like, man, this brother, he's a good brother. I believe he's genuine, but he might just need to tweak a couple things. I see where he's struggling in this area. I'm gonna go help him with this. All right, or maybe he's struggling, and he's struggling with women. You know, hey brother, you know you can't do that, right? You have to ask a woman if she has a man. Oh, but I just seen, well, it don't matter, brother, because we can't commit adultery, you know? And sometimes, you may seem like you're being too stern with a brother, or, like I said, it may feel like someone is punching down on you. But I assure you, you know, that at least in the majority of, these GMS camps, okay, it's with good intentions. Now, are there outliers? Yeah, there's outliers for everything. But we don't we don't take the 1% and spite the 99. We do the 99 and spite the one. All right, it says, um, restore such a one in spiritual meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. It said to bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. So, if you're going through it, if you have a situation that you're struggling with, you know, it's the brothers are gonna want to help you, but brothers also need to humble themselves, okay, and consider yourself, because you may have once been in this situation, and you know what it's like. It's not an easy transition coming into this truth. You know, it requires time. This truth requires your time. Hold on, I wish I would take a drink of water. To be in this truth the right way, you have to give yourself into it, wholly and fully. Yeah, you got a job. Yeah, you got you know, a family, a wife, kids, so on and so forth. You know, but this truth has to become your first love. You gotta wake up with this truth on your mind all the day long. Okay. And brothers wake up with this truth on their mind all the day long. What can we do to improve the camp? What can we do to exhort others? Well, here, let's get that real quick. What can we do to exhort, you know, other brothers in the faith? Um, yeah, here we go. This is Hebrews 3:13. It says, "But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin." Right. So let's get this word exhort. All right. This is Strong's G3870 parakaleo. Parakaleo. It says to call to one side, to call for summon, to address, to speak to call upon, which may be done in the way of exhortation, entreaty, comfort, instruction, admonish, exhort, right? It's an admonishment, all right, which we got that word admonishment right here. To remind, to urge, to exhort, to warn, to give warning. So what is the scripture saying? You know, it's saying, you know, but give a warning to one another daily. Talk to them, call them, check on a brother. See how you doing. But that godly correction. You know, hey brother, I see that you're struggling with this. What can I do to help? But you know, a brother can only do certain so much, shall I say. At the end of the day, you know, the exhortation is not coming from them, it's coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And you have to recognize that it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai trying to correct you, trying to get you in order. A brother will work with you, a brother will you know, exhort and correct and admonish and build up and give his time and his effort and his energy until, you know, he turns blue in the face, until, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back. But you have to be open for the correction. Oh man, there's a scripture in Sirach that says something about that. That's not it. I think that's close. But I'm gonna show y'all, bear with me here. Okay, I got you. This is Sirach 5:11. It says, "Be swift to hear," right? So be attentive. Be attentive to what the correction is coming down upon you. All right, and really give your soul to it. Give your mind to it. Give your heart to it. You know, which is your mind. All right, your intentions. Understand what a brother is saying to you and why he's saying it. Right. It says, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give an answer. Right. So, hey, when somebody is giving you advice, be swift to hear it. You know, open up the eye of your mind to what they're trying to say, and then internalize it. Damn, do I be doing that? You know, a lot of times, you know, it's just how we raise. You know, when someone is trying to correct you, you feel played. Like, man, I don't be doing that shit. Nah, man, he tripping. But you know, real life, examine yourself. Like, damn, do I be doing that? I do be doing that sometimes. You know, and you can't hide nothing from a man of the Lord. You know, you can't be less than honest with a man of the Lord consistently and think that they're not going to catch on, because you're not lying to the man of the Lord, you're lying to the Most High. And the Most High sees everything. All right, he gives spiritual men spiritual eyes to discern. So, you know, we can see through all the bullshit. If you bullshitting, just, you know, say, hey, I'm bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, and you know, and a brother will respect you for saying, hey man, I've been on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I need to get my shit together. But don't moonlight as if you got your shit together, then come on some bullshit and be surprised when somebody, you know, corrects you or admonishes you. Right? So let's finish these scriptures. We got that one. Got that one. 2 Thessalonians 3:13. Well, hold on. I guess we can listen to the video a little bit more.
But for years, we've been told that the person that loves us the most is the one that accepts us for who they are.
Yeah, the person who accepts you for who you are, they're good with you being less than the man of the Lord that you subscribe to be. They're cool with you being in the world. They're cool with you being at a low level. You know, they're perfectly fine with that. But when an older brother or when a man in his faith, he sees your potential. He sees, okay, man, this brother really want to be a man of the Lord, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But damn, man, he gonna have to make some corrections on the way. He got to fix this. He got to fix X, Y, and Z. Well, how can he fix that? Well, if he does this, that'll take care of X. If he does that'll take care of Y. And he does this will take care of Z. And how will we know that? Because 9 times out of 10, we do it in our come up. This is experience that we're speaking from. All right. The apostle spoke from experience when he told me to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Right? You have to place yourself within that fire, within that place of difficulty, or else you're never gonna evolve. That's like Pokemon, right? Pokemon had to get into a fight, and when the going got tough, the tough got going, and then they evolved from Pikachu and the Raichu, so on and so forth. But if you would never place yourself in that difficulty, then you can never evolve.
How can I love you when I can see that you can do better?
Yeah, man, how can I call myself a brother and not just allow you to be a low level version of yourself? This truth is the spirit is like the wind, all right, and this truth is ever evolving, right? And we have to evolve with it. We have to move with the wind. We have to stay in the spirit. All right, so if you ain't moving while the spirit is moving, then what? You're gonna get left behind. All right, and nobody wants to get left behind. Let's 2 Thessalonians 3:13. It says, but ye brethren, be not weary in well doing. If any man obey not our words, not the word. It's like if any man obey not the word by this epistle, note that man and have no company with them, that he may be ashamed. Yeah, so we're supposed to follow the doctrine, right? Follow the true 100% truth. And if somebody is not trying to follow, hey, mark that man. It says I have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. Why would he be ashamed? Because hey, if the men of the Lord are, they got the scopeo on you, they got the microscope on you, and you're not moving the way that you should be, then you may have to take a time out. You may have to go on your own. It says, but count him not as an enemy, but admonish him as a brother. Hey, you just like a brother would do. Like, hey, bro, you fucking up. Get your head out your ass. Get your head on straight. Okay? This is yeah, it's just the NOT version. We good. Um Hebrews 13:17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. It's not just, the apostles coming down with, don't go to, large gatherings and this, that, and the third for no reason. It's because, it's the spirit speaking, and the spirit speaks expressively, you know, and it's them watching for our souls. So that's on a major level, but on a minor level, like the personal everyday level, you may have an elder in your camp who's talking to you, trying to get you to get in line with the spirit. Okay, and yeah, it gets wearisome, over time. So what may have started out with light correction, being very polite about the correction, after a while it'll turn up, because if you're doing the same things, fall into the same demons, you know, then it's going to require some strength. It's going to require some sternness. Like I said, we are men in this truth, and we have to. You have to be able to be talked to as a man by a man. All right, and men take accountability. Let's get this word accountability, because this is a big thing. Most people can't take accountability. It says the fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility. Let's get work. Let's look up accountable. Of a person, organization, or institution required or expected to justify actions or decisions, right? So your actions, you have to take account for your actions, right? You're expected to justify your actions, justify your decisions, whether right or wrong. So if you're in the wrong, just justify your decisions by saying, hey, man, I was wrong. Accountability in terms of ethics and governance is equated to answerability, culpability, liability, and the expectation of account giving. What does it mean to be accountable? Obligated to explain, justify, and take responsibilities for one's actions. That's really what it is. Take responsibilities for your actions. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, right? So if you fucking up and somebody calls you out on your bullshit and you fucking and you know you fucking up, don't hey well I caught a flat tire and because I caught a flat tire that put me behind this morning, so I've been kind of chasing my tail all day. No, just be like, hey, I gotta do better. Because who are you convincing? Are you trying to convince yourself that you're good? Or are you trying to convince him that you're good? Because guess what? The Most High sees everything. The Most High sees everything. And you can act a certain way in front of men, but the Most High knows the truth about the matter. It says Hebrews 13-17, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls as they that must give account. There goes that word through the Spirit. Hey, call it a Shemal Shai. Right, they must give an account. So, um, you know, there's an order, okay, and yeah, like just like you know, the sergeant has to check in with the general or the head, the leader. Same as in the army, same as in there's truth, so to speak. But there's levels to this thing, and you check in like, hey, yeah, hey, how's those brothers doing? You know, and you have to give account. Well, yeah, these brothers are doing good. You know, so and so, he's a little rougher on the edges. So and so, he can improve on that. So and so, he could be doing this. But overall, these brothers are honest and they're trying. You know, hey, and those accounts go up. You know, and at the end of the day, the Lord knows and the Lord understands what's going on. All right, but it says that they must give account that they may do it with joy and not grief. Right? Nobody wants to be like, oh man, well, so and so was doing this again, and so and so was doing that again. Nobody wants to hear that or say that. Well, we would want to say, hey, so and so was doing X, Y, and Z, but now he on point. He doing A, B, and C. That's the kind of reports that we need. Because we're trying to get out of here, right? Salvation is the ultimate goal. You say you want salvation, but what kind of work are you putting in for it? You got to get it yourself. You got to see salvation in the air and reach up with your own hand and grab it and want it and take it for yourself. Men of the Lord gonna lead you the way. Men of the Lord gonna correct you, all right, in the intern. But at the end of the day, the action falls back on us. It falls back on you, the individual. Did you listen to the admonishment? Did you listen to what they were saying, to the correction? Are you being sincere? Did you put in the work? Are you willing to put in the work? Do you know yourself? Do you know what's hindering you from doing the work? Let me see. Yeah, we ain't gotta get this. I'm gonna end it right there. Lord's word is edifying. And with that being said, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar, giving double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow. Shalom.